we'll continue to be stuck with the unseasonably cool temperatures for the foreseeable future here in North Texas. But we do actually have a couple of nicer days. There's nothing on radar right now, so we'll just skip past that and go straight to the daytime highs, 53, 54 degrees across the area. We already have sunshine going through these thinner clouds across the area, so we could easily get to 55 degrees across the area. But tonight, we're right back to freezing territory. And I know some of you are tired of dealing with this consistently in November. It's just sticking around. There's not a whole lot we're going to be able to do to get rid of that. So just be prepared for basically the growing season to probably be over in North Texas. We're just kind of having to get on a winter footing as far as that is concerned for our area. And when we look at the front, here's that cold front still making its way through Canada. You can tell that it's quite a bit further south than it was. That will sag into the United States throughout the day, today, overnight, tonight, and that will be in our area on Friday. And there's some talk about what that could bring to parts of North Texas. There's talk about snow flurries. Here's the thing. The National Weather Service put that in the forecast for our area, but there's some very important context that needs to be added to that. If you go and look at the area forecast discussion, that kind of clarifies things, but unfortunately, when you just look at the area forecast, it doesn't really explain much. Here's the thing. Here's Ellis County. Here's the flurries. We're looking at this being to our west and to our north, so really mostly to our west at this point, but here's where we expect some flurries to be possible. That said, there's plenty of time for the forecast to change. We're looking at Saturday morning here, early Saturday morning. So there's plenty of time for the forecast to change. And if you know anything about winter weather, you know that just a few degrees one way or the other could make a big difference. So this is what we're looking at, and this could very well change, so I will keep you updated on that. But for now, I am not expecting snow flurries for our area overnight Friday into early Saturday morning. But stay tuned. I will let you know if that changes. Either way, none of this looks to be accumulative or anything like that. Any kind of impacts, nothing is going to come out of it. Maybe just a few flakes kind of blowing about in the midst of mostly just rain falling from that activity. So let's check out the forecast overall. Wednesday, today, north wind around 5 miles per hour. A few clouds up there. We are getting more and more sun. Tomorrow we should see at least mostly sunny skies. Southwest winds around 5 miles per hour. These are really the two nice days we have. Mid-50s for the temperatures. Light winds, that kind of thing. These are great days to get outside and do any kind of chores you need to do, because here comes that cold front on Friday, bringing more clouds. And though north wind picking up a little bit, our highs are right around 50, 51 degrees. Overnight, Friday night into Saturday morning, I have rain here, really only a 10% chance. So even if we get some precipitation, not looking like much. 47 degrees on Saturday for that high. North winds at 10 to 15 miles per hour. It's a great thing that we are looking at the Coleman Junior High Old-Fashioned Craft Show that I will be a part of on Saturday. That's going to be inside, and that's going to be a very, very great thing because it will be chilly. You'll want to bring a coat because folks going in and out of the door, that will bring the temperature inside down a little bit, but thankfully we will be indoors for that. Now take a look at the temperatures here. We're above freezing for the most part across these 2 days, but we get into Friday and Saturday nights, we drop to right around or below freezing. Now here's the thing. Again, we're talking about the fact that we don't expect any kind of wintry precipitation here. This temperature, I have 32 here. Now, here's the thing. When I'm factoring temperatures for our area, I tend to factor a little bit cooler because we do have those low-lying areas and those rural areas that tend to get a little bit cooler than just the general forecast. I think most of us probably stay above or right around freezing. When you're right at 32 degrees, the air is at 32 degrees, the surface is a little bit warmer than that. So again, I'm not expecting anything really big out of this, but if we get down to 31 to 30, that forecast might change a little bit. But just, keep in mind that there are a lot of factors that will go into what kind of precipitation we'll see Friday night. The bottom line though, regardless of what happens, it's going to be very, very little. 10% chance, and out of that, anybody that does get any precipitation, very, very little. No impacts expected for Saturday morning for sure. If you get it, you may not even notice it. So just, no big deal here, regardless of what kind of precipitation we get. No impacts expected. Saturday stays cool. We get back to a little bit of a warming trend going into Thanksgiving week here, Sunday and Monday, low 50s, getting into Tuesday, mid 50s. But you notice Tuesday there is a chance for rain here. So, and I'm just double checking to make sure I've got that right here. We are looking forward to Thanksgiving. It's not on the forecast board yet. It won't be for a couple of days. But there does look to be a chance of rain in the area. Now, whether that stays on Wednesday or bleeds a little bit into Thursday, time will tell. I'll be working on refining that forecast over the next couple of days, and I'll make sure to bring that information to you. But for now, looks like rain starts on Tuesday, may continue to Wednesday. At this point, one model has us getting a washout on Thursday. Another model has us drying out by Thursday. So stay tuned. We'll get some more consensus on that forecast. But for now, let's stay focused on the cold front that we do have in the near term and the fact that Friday night we're looking at just a little bit of rain. And then we're looking at those freezing temperatures overnight going into the weekend. And then Saturday is chilly. So stay tuned. I will continue to work on that Thanksgiving forecast for you and bring updates going forward.